Hi everybody, this is Miriam Chuck. I am going to make a quick video about color matching with our liquid foundations. It's very simple. One of the first things you need to know is what is your undertone. If you don't know your undertone, don't worry, we'll talk about it. But basically, there are two main undertones. There's either yellow undertone or there's like a pink reddish undertone. If you're not yellow undertone and you're not pink or reddish undertone, then you're probably neutral. But most people, I find that they fit into one of the two categories, like either olive skin with like yellow undertones or more of like pink and reddish. So then I have a chart that of course I'll send to you every time I'm color matching you. Basically, you just keep with that within that line. So basically, if you're yellow undertone, the only colors you would be looking at would be velour, satin, or velvet. So velour is the lightest. So if you're very pale skin, you are going to be velour. That's if you're olive complexion, yellow undertone, so you're velour. Now, if you get a little bit of a tan, then you might jump into satin. Like currently I'm satin, but I also like satin just for me, just because I don't want to look as pale and then have to put a lot of blush and a lot of bronzer. I'd rather have a little bit of color. So I'm going with satin, even though maybe in the winter time, I might be more of a velour. Now, if I get really tan, I might go with velvet. So basically the progression would always, for people that are olive skin and people that have yellow undertones, the progression would be velour, satin, and velvet. So if you're very fair and you're yellow undertones, you would be velour. Then you would go into satin if you're medium skin, and then if you're darker, then you would go into velvet. Now, if you're red or pink because you burn easily, so as opposed to tanning easily, like I feel like the yellow undertones like tan more easily. So if you burn easily and you're more like a red or pinkish, the only progression for you would be the colors organza, like if you're very pale, okay? Then it would be chiffon, and then it would be charmeuse. So those are the three only colors for the pink or reddish progression, okay? You cannot mix it. So organza, chiffon, or charmeuse. And I have this chart and it'll be easy once I send it to you. And if you're really neutral, which basically is that you're really not yellow undertone, you don't tan easily, and you really, don't burn easily, and you're not red or like with pink undertones, then you would be neutral. If you're neutral, the only progression that exists is the lightest color for us would be scarlet, they would go to taffeta, then it would go to cashmere, and then finally the darkest for really darker skin would be cypress. So that's the only progression. Once again, scarlet, taffeta, cashmere, and cypress. So that's the only progression. So it's very simple. Like I said, I have a chart that really, just delineates it really easily. So it's like a flow chart. It's really easy to see what color you are, but that's mainly what you have to look at. Are you yellow? Are you pink? Are you warm? Are you cold? You know what I mean? Like all that, like what undertone you have. And then are you more of a fair skin, medium skin, or darker? And of course, we are often more than one color, like depending on the season and how much you're tanning or not tanning. So another tip that I really wanted to give you regarding the liquid foundations, as I said, the liquid foundation, you have to shake it for 30 seconds before you apply it. Now, make sure you empty the dropper before you even, so basically open it up. I don't know if I can do it with one hand, but open it up and squeeze it, all the product, and then shake it really well for 30 seconds. That is very important to really help with the consistency of the product. Okay, and then 3-4 drops into a brush, like a little brush, is the best way. And then once you apply it, is you should tap on the places where you're gonna want, and then you just blend it really well. And don't forget the neck. So this should be helpful. I hope so. If not, don't hesitate to contact me. It's very easy to color match you. Simply I need a picture of you in natural lighting, because obviously, as we know, it varies if you do it in a darker place and if you don't do it with natural lighting. So natural lighting, no makeup. Send me a picture, and then if you don't know the undertone, I'll figure it out for you. But if not, following those steps should be very easy for you to, color match. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. Until the next time, bye. Mwah.